If you look at statistics, we got one person into a job. The background behind that job opportunity is vast, and it can take some people 2-3 years to get to that position.
Like when I was younger, there was nothing around for me. Now there is. Might as well get involved and help other little kids to do it.
Communities First, along with the 3Gs Development Trust in Merthyr, have been working to build the confidence of local residents by getting them back into learning and later to access employment.
The Life Support Programme is something we've put together to help people return to learning. More often than not, the people living on the estate had left school and got no qualifications. So the sort of jobs they could access were almost certainly minimum wage jobs. This was quite a barrier for people to return to work because people were obviously quite bright and capable.
I was quite a bit sceptical about joining at first because I hadn't been in learning for so many years. But I enrolled and I joined and I got on with all the people that was there, and I started really enjoying learning. I had a thirst for it once I started.
What's new about our programme is we help by providing what we call sort of psychosocial support. So over the course of a year that people are with us, we help build their confidence, their personal development, so that when they come to actually go on to college, do a degree hopefully, or they might want to go to work earlier than that, they are more fully prepared.
At the moment I'm in college and I'm on an access course to humanities. With the access course you can go on to different jobs.
And also when we looked at sort of job shortages in the area, we've got Prince Charles Hospital on our doorstep. Now, when we looked at this, we thought it's daft really, because we have people in our own area who could do these jobs if only they could get some support.
A friend of mine has joined the Life Support Me and has gone on to college and doing the same course. She has 3 young kids, and she's an inspiration, I think, to other people on the estate, because if she can do it, I'm sure to God there's a lot of other people that could do it. I really have to take my hat off to her. That support is still there while they're at college, and when they go off to university we are still there to help them and to push them and to encourage them and to make sure they get all their assignments in and they get the course finished.
Roedd cymunedau'n gyntaf yn rhan bwysig o gynllunio ysgol White Rose a chanolfan gymunedol Tredegar Newydd, a nawr yn cynorthwyo i reoli'r ganolfan gymunedol sy'n cael ei ddefnyddio'n gyson gan drigolion lleol yn ogystal â disgyblion o'r ysgol gyfagos.
Well, I'm Joyce Jones and I'm Secretary of the New Tredegar Communities Partnership. The partnership was set up because of the need to regenerate New Tredegar. This was something new in as much as from the time that the work started, we were always involved. We were lucky in as much as all the agencies, they all had input into the partnership, and each in their own way would canvass the residents as to what the residents wanted. By the time this resource centre was up and running, we were, or attempted, to meet the needs of what the people had asked for. But the catalyst for all this was the building of the new school.
The whole project began approximately 5 years ago when we We were informed by the LEA that we were to amalgamate 3 schools into one. We had all the agencies involved in the partnership board. Communities First was there. We involved people from outside agencies such as health. There were meetings between children from all the age groups, not just the primary sector. And all these people were heavily involved in the process of designing what we have here now.
We are getting good feedback, and indeed here this morning I've seen people who I haven't seen for several years. And I thought, well, you know, that's good. People are coming.
There's been a steady flow of visitors to the school over the 3 or 4 years to see just what we've achieved and how they can improve their locality and how they can perhaps set up a partnership board which can achieve similar things.
The Community First, from the start, their staff have always been superb in their help and advice.
The fact that parents now can access the Integrated Children's Centre in the school, that ties in nicely with the resource centre, and there are multiple opportunities there for parents and other members of the community.
I am proud that there's been that atmosphere amongst that core lot of people involved, that it's easier to get on with people than to be abstracted.
Communities First has worked with other agencies on 2 projects which both support people into work. Train the Trainers works with people from the BME community to help them gain the skills and confidence they need to access employment. While in other areas, community ambassadors act as role models to support friends and neighbours.
All the areas that we work in are blighted by high levels of unemployment, and it's a real important part of Communities First in Newport that we tackle that. We've got 2 projects which were funded through Deprived Areas Funding, which was funded by Job Centre Plus, one of which is Train the Trainer, which is a project working with the BME community in Newport.
My name is Jamila and I'm a community tutor. I was approached by a Community First worker about 6 months ago. He asked me if I would like to be involved in community teaching. I was a bit apprehensive at first, but he could see in me that if he just pushes me a bit, then I would do it. So I let time go by and he caught me again and he asked me again, so this time I plucked up the courage and said, okay, I'll go for it. So now what I do is teach, and I got a group of 12 women. There was a lady who went to another place to have lessons, English lessons, but she was refused because she didn't know the alphabet. So when she came to me, I took her on. At the 4th lesson, she has improved and she's writing well. She knows the alphabet. You know, it doesn't take that long.
The second project is our employability project, DAF employability project, which employs local community ambassadors to work with those who are currently unemployed for various reasons and to support them into work.
I first got involved with meeting Heather, the community ambassador, who helped me with my interview skills and helped me with my application to get into my job. Different Community First helped me through a lot of different situations. They also help with my father as I'm a carer. I also got help off other people from the Community Link to sort out my financial situations when I got into work. The project has made a lot of difference. It's brought my confidence up and gave me the opportunity to do the work that I've always wanted to do.
The 4 areas that were